This particular piece has been sitting in my studio, I'm going to say at least 2 months. And I've been looking at it and don't know what to do with it. What's on it is acrylic, and there's a lot of hidden lines underneath, a little bit of it showing. And so I think I'm going to start today. I'm going to try to make something of this mess. And I'm going to start by putting in some lines with different materials. This is something new that I just got. It's called Criticolor. And it's Art Chunky Colored Charcoal. That's what it says. So I'm going to start out with that, I think. None of them are bright colors. I wish there was a red in it, but there's not. Here's a dark blue. And then what I want to do is smear it. And then I'm going to put some matte medium on it. That's the plan. And it's a solid piece of charcoal, as you can see. It almost looks like a purplish color. Put a little bit over here. I don't know what colors I'm going to be using. I'll put some black down. And then I'm going to get some other things out. This is a Derwent watercolor pencil. And it's kind of a magenta color, so it goes good with the pinks that I already have in there. And as you know, when you put lines in, you want different size lines. You don't want it to be all the same width. Okay, I'm happy with that. Here's some light blue. It's a Derwent pencil as well. This is called a solid marker in white. It's creamy, and you turn it up like a lipstick. Here is a art crayon that turns up like a lipstick as well, and in pink. Put a little bit up here. What else do we have? How about a Sharpie? Scratchy stuff up and through here. here is an art graph. I'm going to wet it. I'm just going to put a lot of different stuff down. That's art graph, G-R-A-F. Now, what I'm going to do is smear this entire thing. You can see my hands already. Just going to smear it. And this is something that I just got. It's abstract. It's called Abstract Innovative Acrylic, and it's made by Acrylic. And as you can see, it's in a tube, and there's a hole at the end. You squeeze it out, and it makes like a 3D line. Really got to squeeze though. And it comes in a lot of different colors. I like that. It's kind of like a 3D line. Gives me something a little different. Okay, now I have to let all that dry. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some matte medium, either gloss medium over it. You know what? I think I'm going to do that same thing in green. This is that same liner thing in green, and I'm going to cut this hole a little bit bigger. That's pretty. You probably can't see the color good in the camera. Okay. Now I'm going to let all that dry, and then we're going to start. I have no idea what it's going to be, but I just knew that I had to do something today because it's been bugging me to death sitting here on the floor. So I actually started this, the first coat, down in South Carolina when I went to Myrtle Beach, and I never finished it. So we'll let this dry, and then we'll continue on after it's good and dry. And when I say dry, these lines here are wet. This is acrylic. And also these lines, which are the art crayons and the art markers, they have to set up. So I'll see you tomorrow. A close-up of my lines. And there's the green and the white 3D line that I put on. They're raised up a little bit. I just wanted to show you what this thing looks like. And you know, I do like the background, the pink and the blue and the deep red. I think that was a alizarin. So there are my lines, and as soon as that dries, I'm just going to take some matte medium over it, and then we will begin. Okay, I wanted to show you what colors I have out. I have white and black. The gray on the right is a mixing gray that I get from Atelier. And then I have raw umber. I have brilliant blue from Liquitex. Indra Throne blue from Nova. And over here I have some yellow ochre. And this is my master color. It's both of the blues and the yellow ochre mixed together. So what I'll be doing is I'll be mixing grays and whites with all of these colors. And I'm going to start with that. I'll probably add another color, but right now I'm not sure what it's going to be. Okay, guys, this is the next day, and I have already, what I ended up putting on it was gloss medium. So everything is sealed with gloss medium, and it is dry. I don't know where I'm going with it. We'll just see what happens. And I'm going to start out with a brush, and this is the mixing gray. Leave a little bit of that show. I want to get a different brush. I don't like that brush. And this is just a real cheap chip brush. And what I think I'm going to do is put big, medium, and small shapes down. So that would be my large. That's kind of a small. This is the way I used to paint. And this will be a medium. Okay, so I have a big, medium, and small. I may as well do that in my grays as well. And I just put my microphone on. Hopefully that will help. So I have a big gray. That's a small gray. Don't know where I'm going with this, guys. Kind of a medium gray. I want to join the grays. Okay, now let's go in with blue. And this is one of these brushes with the long ferrule. This is the Endrothrone Blue. This will be a kind of like a base, I guess. Like I have a medium, a larger, and we'll do a small. Let's do it down in through here. And this is the, what's this called? Brilliant Blue. This is by Liquitex. Well, so far I have nothing. Kind of connect my blues. Okay, now basically I have the entire area pretty much covered. I'm going to go with some light blue with that brilliant. I'm going to put some white into it. So I think what I'm going to do is use my hair dryer. So I'm going to dry it for a while. Before I do that, I think what I'm going to do is draw into it. I have one of these small color shapers, and I also have a skewer. And you know, I like what's happening so far. And all I did is really try to cover the canvas, and then I tried to connect the colors as best I could. Now I think I'm going to do a little bit more connecting. Let me get my color shaper out again. And I'm just going to dip my color shaper into my mixing grade by Atelier. And it's very thick. Frankie, what do you want? So now I'm going to do some drying. Okay, it's pretty dry. Now I'm going to sit back in my chair for a while and look at it and see where I want to go from here. It's a little guy. Isn't he precious? Mommy loves Frank. This is Frankie. Say hi, Frankie. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. He says, no, I'm not going to say hello. I want down and I want to run around. Yes. Oh. Okay. A couple things that need to be corrected. First of all, the black area at the bottom is overwhelming. Second of all, it needs some light. It needs a little bit more brightness. And third of all, the third thing is that everything's organic. Okay, so I need some definite shapes in there. As long as I need a few shapes. Either it should be an organic painting or a geometric type painting, one or the other, with a little bit of the other in it. Right now, it's all organic, so I'm going to have to decide on some shapes, and I want to brighten it up a little bit. Pure white. That added something right away. But again, it's kind of organic. Okay, I like that, except that this opening is in the middle. So I have to make a decision, bring it over a little bit. And I brought it lower out than what it came in. And some of them are lower, as you can see. This is higher. This is all the same, so I'm gonna do something like that. Okay, now see that I like. Now I'm gonna put some white up above. Don't know where yet. I've not used the yellow ochre yet. This is kind of a charcoal color. This gray is all the same value, so that's why I'm putting a little bit of this in. Don't think I like that. It's not bad. Not happy with that yet. Now this is the master color. It has a green cast to it. That is an interesting color. I like it. I like it a lot. I have to put some yellow ochre into it. Don't like it up there. Let's put some white into it, see what we get. That's better. That's my master color, and I really like that. This color is the same as that color, the master color, but it has white in it. It's gorgeous. Don't like that. I have to change that up there. To take this away. Are we having fun yet? I think so. I like this one coming down because everything seems to be going across. So let's make this one come down a little bit more. This seems to be sitting all by itself. This is this Indra Throne blue, and I have a touch of white in it. I did not clean my brush off, and I just mixed some gray into it. There, I'm putting some shapes into it now. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we'll put another one in there. This may come out. There's 4. Well, I kind of like that. Put one up above. Maybe right in here. Yep. Oh, this is turning out nice, guys. Now I have to make a decision about that white area at the top. I'm not really liking that. I'm not liking this area up here at all. Okay, that's not too bad. Maybe I just need to draw into it. Let's draw into it with something, see what we get. Not happy with, nope, that doesn't do it. So I'm gonna have to decide, maybe it needs to be black. Sure is thick enough with paint. That doesn't do it either, does it? I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to do something with that up there. I don't know what yet. I'm not truly happy with that now. I'm going to try my master color with a lot of white in it. Something wrong. I'm going to sit back and look at it for a while again. They're not integrated. That seems to help. That's just plain brilliant blue. I like the fact that it's coming down. I need some contrast right in there. Maybe with some dark blue. This is the Enderthrone blue. I don't know if you've been noticing, but I've been holding my brush back here and I'm just loosely painting. Be a shape there. That I like. You know what? I'm liking this. And I'm not even really trying. I do have some shapes in. Mostly organic. I do not have any warm color into it at all. I really like that master color. It's got the yellow ochre in it, and I don't have any yellow ochre so far. There, that took care of that. I'm going to turn it upside down and see what we have. Okay, now we can see the bottom. And actually that bottom is not too bad. Okay, I'm happy with that. I think I'm going to draw into it a little bit. Everything, I will say though, everything's cool. I'll try something. If I don't like it, you know what I can do. No, I don't like that. So let's wipe that away. Okay, now I'm going to think about this yellow ochre that's in my master color that I don't have anywhere. I'm going to turn it the other way because I liked it the other way. Let's look at it sideways. If I do that, this part here needs to be taken further across. Let's try that. This is our original way. I'm liking the bottom. Okay, I am going to put some, I'm going to let this dry really well, and then we will put some yellow ochre into it, and after it's dry, if I don't like the yellow ochre, all I have to do is wipe it off. Here I go, guys. I probably am not going to like this. Okay, guys, I have been losing sleep over this piece. I dreamt about it last night, and I don't like it. It's as simple as that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint over it again. I will leave some of the background, but I am going to paint over it again because I am not happy with it. And I have the brilliant blue out, and I have the Indra-Throne blue, and I'm going to put out some raw sienna. So that's the plan. And leave a little bit of that showing through. I'm not happy with something, I'm not going to put it out there. And I brought it over more this way because it was right in the middle. You know what? I like it better already. Put a little bit of white in with it. You see where I'm holding my brush? And I'm not painting it on. I'm just smearing it on. Now, I'm going to spray it with a little bit of water, and then I'm going to take a skewer over it. But I want it to be a mist. I like what's happening there. Doesn't that look better, guys, already? This is my color shaper. There's some yellow showing through. I didn't necessarily like that. I don't want yellow in this, so. Yellow's showing all over the place. So we'll cover that up. You know what I'm going to let this do? I'm going to let this dry because I like these strips. So I'm going to let this dry. I'm going to let it dry for a while, and then I'm going to take the hair dryer over it. So I'll be back. Mostly dry. Now I just made up some green. It's kind of a sage olive green. It was mixed with the Enderthrone blue along with raw sienna, and I put some white in it. I'm going to see if I like that color in here. I don't know if I will or not. I don't know. Put some white over it, see what I get. See, I like that. Put some white into it, or white over it. Don't know if I like it, but we'll just keep going for it. Now I'm going to put some more blue into it and see what I get. Now this is kind of a Williamsburg blue, which is nice. That's exactly the same color, except I added some more blue to it. Playing around, guys. Very limited palette. Now I'm going to make that same color, but without white in it, and have a really dark, dark, dark green. Do I like that? Maybe. Some of this dark up in here. Don't know if I like that circle. In fact, I know I don't like that circle. Gave me some light. I have blue jays out on my back deck. We have a chicken carcass out there, and the birds are enjoying it. This is a combination of that sage green and the other color that I added more blue to it. So it's a combination. I wonder what color I would get if I mixed the brilliant blue with the raw sienna. Let's try that. I'm getting a turquoise. And I added white to it. Definitely a turquoise. This is it right here. Let's try it. That's interesting color. I will change that. This is brilliant blue and a little bit of the indrathrone together. I did not clean off my brush from this color. This is too much of the same value right there. Right now, this is basically the same width coming the whole way down, so I have to change that. This is indrathrone blue with white in it. I like that. twisting my brush. Starting to like it. This area needs worked on right here. What if we put some raw sienna white into it? The birds are, now I have a squirrel out here eating off the carcass. I did not clean my brush off. Twirling my brush. Do I like that? I look at it in the camera, and that gives me a pretty good idea of where I'm going. Well, one thing for certain, I like it a lot better than when we started. I'm mixing all of these colors together so they're kind of all harmonizing. My color shaper. This is Indrathrone Blue. Look at that nice effect I get. I can roll into it. How does that look? I'm going to turn it upside down so you can see what I'm doing. With that glare up there, you can't really see. Here, now you can see what I just did. I was trying too hard. Put a little bit of dark contrast in there. A little bit in through here, not much. Now I'm going to turn it back, and you know, all of a sudden I'm liking it a lot better because I have some really, really dark contrast. Look how this is standing out. It's the lightest light against the darkest dark. Same way with right in here. This is a combination of everything. I'm going to turn it upside down again, but I like what's happening. This is too sharp of an edge right there. Very, 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 very wet. This little raw sienna out along with some interthrown blue and white. So wet. I'm going to let it dry, and we're going to work on this tomorrow. It's changed many times. I like that green in there. This is just raw sienna and white. A little bit of that interthrown blue left over here. May as well use the blue up. And as I'm drawing, I am twisting my brush. I like that. You know, all of a sudden it's starting to look pretty good. better. Maybe I'll put some of that. I've just added some raw sienna to it, and I'm not really liking that. That's not bad. I'm going to do some Indrathrone blue and the raw sienna, make that really dark green again. I have it right in through here. How does that look? That looks better, actually. You know what? All of a sudden, I'm really liking this. It's weird. A little bit of that dark blue there in the corner. Okay, I like that better. Now, I'm thinking about getting, this is a sharp nail, which is a little bit sharper than the I'm just doing a little bit of, and you can't notice this from back there, but I will show it to you. And these are just very small little lines. I'm going to mess this one up, only because it's very, very noticeable. So I'm going to take my color shaper and just mess it up a little. Okay guys, I think I'm going to be finished for now. I will give you a close-up and a photo. But as of right now, I'm liking it. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I added some orange colored pencil. There you can see it. You'll be able to see it here and there. I'm happy with it, guys.